Hello and a very warm welcome to my channel. This afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news. Meghan's Hollywood dream explodes, they did overplay hands and royal gets the last laugh. Diva Duchess Meghan is reeling after her highly anticipated Hollywood comeback in a Disney documentary was savaged by critics, insiders told the National Enquirer. An insider said, after exploding in fury when reviewers branded her narration of the Disney nature film Elephant as schmaltzy and cheesy, Prince Harry's wife broke down in tears, then expressed total disbelief anyone could pan her exceptional performance. This was to be Meghan's triumphant return to Tinseltown, and she blew it. Dished the insider. She only got the job after Harry made a shameless red carpet pitch to then Disney CEO Bob Iger to get her voiceover work. Now her ego is taking a beating, and her dream of taking Tinseltown by storm has turned into a nightmare. The criticism cut Meghan like a knife, said an insider, who claimed she wept bitter tears and blamed everyone else associated with the project. Then Meghan exploded in rage, targeting critics as harsh because of her royal connection, the spy dished. The source said, I am told she refused to recognize her work could be flawed and seized on faint praise when a critic called her delivery mischievous because she faked disgust as a baby elephant broke wind on camera. She's shown her true colors. Industry types in America are saying the former Deal or No Deal suitcase model got lucky marrying a prince, then threw away the biggest role of her life when she quit the royal family. After officially breaking with the royals last month, Harry and Meghan then bolted from their $14 million love nest on Canada's Vancouver Island, taking their 11-month-old son, Archie, with them on a private jet to California. It was the start of Meghan's master plan for their new independent life as A-list celebrities, said the insider. Indeed, this source also revealed, Meghan and Harry did overplay their hand. It would certainly appear so. If they manage to become successful on their own, away from the royal family, it will be sheer dumb luck. The two seem to be spending money at an incredibly rapid pace. Reports are that they are paying Tyler Perry $250,000 a month to rent his mansion, which is currently listed as for sale. A mansion that rivals most royal palaces in size, if not grandeur. This asset was mansion hunting in star-studded Los Angeles neighborhoods. They also sought to boost their Hollywood profile by hiring former SAS soldiers who once worked as bodyguards for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, sources said. However, Harry's father, Prince Charles, will foot more the $4 million bill, according to insiders. Although Harry is worth an estimated $25 to $40 million, not doubt very much of that figure is liquid. It's imagined that $250,000 monthly is putting a crimp in their style. That doesn't include their payments to staff, PR firms, clothing allowances, security, unknown how much of the tab Prince Charles is picking up there, and other necessities as needed during the pandemic. To add to that, they can't work on their Archewell Foundation due to the COVID-19 pandemic. No talk show payouts. No public speaking engagements. The source sadly said, what's left? A tell-all book? Just last week, the pair were denying that they had any involvement with Scobie's novel, Finding Freedom. This week, suddenly, they are claiming input, and Meghan wants to push the release date up from August to June or July. What to do for funds until the royalties from the novel are available? How about selling Harry's rifles? That $50,000 will come in handy. It sounds like people rolling pennies, dimes, and quarters by candlelight. Meghan was a B-list actress in the TV drama Suits before she married Harry in 2018 and gave up acting to become Duchess of Sussex. But a palace courtier told the Enquirer, she hated royal life and convinced her henpecked husband their future lay in her hometown, Los Angeles. The couple, branded spoiled teenagers by noted royal biographer Angela Levin, charged the Sussexes are being increasingly self-centered and insisted Harry is married to a woman who will always want more. But her dreams of glory took a big hit with her performance in the flick about ivory poaching. Her work was scalded by influential Times reviewer Ed Potton as overegged and shallow. She said she'd be a superstar and studios would line up with megabucks movie offers. Unfortunately, her dismal Disney debut just crushed that. Frankly, she's now a laughingstock in the movie industry, and with Harry's family. The courtier said, the red-haired prince's big brother, William, and his wife, Kate, are taking grim satisfaction over their stuck-up sister-in-law's humiliation. William and Kate shared a good laugh after reading out loud the initial reviews panning Meghan's acting and voiceover work, the courtier dished. After reading a critic's comment that Harry's wife came off as overeager to please, Kate snorted, "Well, that's a first. The only person she ever seemed eager to please was herself." Later, William got into the act, too, and actually phoned Harry to say Meghan got exactly what she deserved. William gave his brother an earful and said, "One told you so, she can't act. You were foolish to abandon our family for her." Back in Britain, the royal renegades fired staffers, abandoned pals, and relatives are snickering, too, said the courtier, who dished. The palace staff and family members are saying Meghan's only talent is leading Harry around by the nose. Meanwhile, the source also shared, "I always have been fascinated by royals for some time and following their news very closely. When Catherine joined the royal family 9 years ago, it was not all positive media for her. The media loved to make her transition from rags to riches. But the media never knew how she felt about it. She is a mystery and master of herself. She doesn't react to every crap media publishes about her." On the other side, Meghan is very vocal and seems to take media speculation to her heart, which makes her look fragile and unfit for the role. When she spoke about her in the South Africa trip, when a bunch of her friends got into media to back up Meghan, everything backfired. The more she opens up herself to the media, the more the media finds to write about her mostly negative. The book is the worst idea. It shows disrespect for the royal family. Who was she before Harry started dating her? This book might fetch her the money she wants but will never change the public's view. The book is too early and only make Meghan looks ambitious. It only looks like she wants to make more money on her ex-royal status. Anyway, I don't think that book is intended to change the public's view on her. It is rather to make millions by feeding on the royals. But according to a fan from Quora, she believes the book about Harry and Meghan that they, well at least Meghan, collaborated on for 2 years, called Finding Freedom, will change the public's view of them. Very much so, in fact. They will come off as two adults who are whiny, entitled, selfish, don't say they are sorry ever, love themselves more than others, are emotionally unintelligent, narcissistic, mean, vapid, shallow, rude and more. She thinks Meghan has given enough adjectives for now, except I do have a few more. The fan continues, when the book victimizes Meghan and Harry, by saying they suffered, how? In the lap of luxury with loving family helping at first, by not thriving because their staff kept quitting because of Meghan's nasty and mean attitude towards those who serve her, and by not having a stiff upper lip. When you are reading about how Meghan had it so bad as a royal, remember she never identified herself as a black woman, so don't buy into the race card. Meghan is always a victim and she is never the one who victimizes, which begs the question, just why did Meghan call Catherine, who is really kind and sweet, Duchess dowdy and uptight? She added, I think intelligent people will read the book, and it will be so sugary sweet when holding Meghan to the light, that one will vomit, and then they will notice Meghan is telling lies. There exist so many nasty stories of a mean Meghan that it boggles the mind. And more people will realize how cruel Meghan was to Queen Elizabeth. More people will see that Meghan didn't love Harry, but wanted a title. They will see her hatred for the royals, and a whole family cannot be evil, so the conclusion must be that the one telling the poor me story has a cynical perspective. More people will side with the royals, who will say nothing in return. More people will hate Harry known as a prince. More people will find his part in the book unpalatable, and will never wish to see him again. If Harry gets back to the royals and leaves Meg's before the big bad book release, there is yet hope for Harry. If Harry waits until after this book of truths, as a narcissist tells a story with a lot of latitudes given to make them look good and victimized, then Harry stands no chance. Meghan will be loathed, laughed at, and the teens who love her will cry and feel bad for about the big, mean people living in those palaces who kicked Meghan out. And on Quora, we will still have the deluded contingent who believe everything that has gone wrong is the fault of Princes Charles, William, Edward, Philip, and Queen Elizabeth and Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge along with her gorgeous children. The most rational answer is the one most accepted. Meghan wants to come off as a perfect duchess who was wronged and misunderstood and treated cruelly. That is statistically impossible, and most will know the drivel when they read Omid Scobie's book. Did you know he is one of Meg's best buds? Small world, huh? And you? What do you think about Meghan and Harry? Please let me know in the comment section below and we talk about her. And remember to like and share my video if you see it is useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more news from the royal family. Now, have a nice day and see you in the next videos.